Part 1. Start your morning with silence. Most people start their mornings with a habit that seems harmless, reaching for their phone the moment they open their eyes. Notifications from social media, messages, emails, and breaking news flood into your mind within seconds. You think you're keeping up with the world, but in reality, you've just allowed the entire world to barge into your mental space at its most delicate and vulnerable moment. The priceless silence of the early morning is stolen, and your day begins in chaos and restlessness. Try something different. Spend the first 5 to 10 minutes after waking up in complete silence. No talking, no screens, no rushing into tasks. Just breathe, feel your body, and notice your surroundings. Many billion-dollar CEOs treat this as a sacred ritual, sipping a cup of tea, gazing out the window, and watching the sunrise. Science shows that this brief moment of stillness lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, sharpens focus, and keeps your emotions steady for the rest of the day. It's a small habit, but it can transform the quality of your entire life. Part 2. Write down what's on your mind. Problem: imagine your brain as a container. Every day, it gets stuffed with more thoughts, worries, and a pile of unfinished plans. Over time, this container becomes so full that even a single drop can make everything spill over. This leaves you feeling drained, unfocused, and constantly on edge. Consequence: when your mind carries too much mental baggage, you enter a state of overload. Stress becomes constant, your sleep is disrupted, and even the simplest tasks feel heavy. You may feel like you're always running, but never actually reaching the finish line. Solution: make it a daily habit to write down everything that's on your mind. Don't worry about neat handwriting or logical sentences. Just let your thoughts flow freely. Things you need to do, emotions you're feeling, or anything that's been bothering you. It's like opening a release valve for your brain's container, instantly lightening the load. Example: Alex used to suffer from chronic insomnia due to overwhelming work. But after spending 15 minutes each night writing down everything in his head, he started sleeping more deeply, waking up refreshed, and working more efficiently. A small habit completely transformed his quality of life. Part 3. Practice gratitude daily. Problem: the human brain is naturally wired to detect danger first. Thousands of years of evolution taught us to focus on risks, threats, and negatives to survive. But in modern life, this mechanism often makes us notice only problems, overlook the good, and feel weighed down. Constant negative thoughts pile up, making it feel as if life is swallowing you, leaving little room for calm or emotional balance. Solution: make it a daily habit to find at least one thing to be grateful for, no matter how small. It doesn't need to be grand, just a warm cup of tea, morning sunlight, or a stranger holding the door. Write it down, say it out loud, or simply feel it in your heart. This opens a window for positivity to enter your mind, balancing the negative thoughts that dominate your attention. Example: Sophia went through a painful period of loss, moving in with her sister after losing her home. At first, she said, "I can't think of anything to be grateful for. My life is a mess." But when she started noticing small things, the roof over her head on day 1, tea from her sister on day 2, the sun shining on day 3, her mind began to shift. After a month, she shared, "The problems are still there, but they no longer own me." This simple daily practice of gratitude cleared the mental clutter and allowed her to see light even in the darkest times. Part 4. Declutter your physical space. Message: your surrounding space directly impacts your mind. When your desk is cluttered with papers, your bedroom filled with scattered items, or your bag constantly messy, your brain feels disordered without you even noticing. Every object out of place silently whispers, "Take care of me." These murmurs become mental noise, leaving you fatigued, unfocused, and struggling to start tasks. Solution: begin with the spaces you use the most: your desk, bedroom, and bag. Organize systematically, keep only what you truly need, and place undecided items in a staging box for later review. Apply the one-touch rule. Whenever you touch an object, complete its journey immediately. Finished cup, sink. Paper, folder. Cable, drawer. These simple actions reduce mental friction and create space for focus and creativity. Example: Ria always felt foggy and distracted while studying because her desk was crowded with cups, old notes, and tangled chargers. She spent 20 minutes decluttering, trash out, books stacked neatly, keeping only her laptop, one pen, and one notebook. As soon as she sat down, her mind felt wider, lighter, and more focused. A small change in her space created a significant shift in her mental clarity. Part 5. Limit news and social media intake. Problem: news and social media are rarely neutral. They are designed to keep you hooked, prompting comparison, anger, or anxiety, often without you realizing how much mental pollution is entering your mind. Every time you scroll or check headlines, you invite opinions, drama, and information you cannot control into your brain. Your mind processes things that aren't yours, draining focus and mental energy. Solution: set fixed viewing windows. Only check news or social media at specific times, perhaps after breakfast or before dinner. Turn off notifications. Keep your phone out of sight and strictly filter out negative, unhelpful content. Follow accounts that educate, inspire, or bring calm instead of chaos. 3-gate rule. Before consuming any information, ask yourself, is it true? Is it useful? Is it mine to act on? If the answer is no to any of these, let it pass. This protects your mind from unnecessary mental garbage and reserves attention for what truly matters. Part 6. Forgive and let go. Message: resentment, anger, or grudges are not just emotions. They are mental clutter, heavy baggage you carry every day. They occupy space in your brain, drain energy, make it hard to focus, and prevent you from fully living in the present. Every time you recall old hurts, that weight rises again, spinning your mind into chaos. Solution: take time to write a letter you will never send. Pour out what hurt you, what you needed but didn't receive, and all the anger or sadness you've been holding onto. End the letter with a strong line: I release this to protect my peace. Then tear the page, breathe deeply, and feel the lightness that comes. If old memories resurface, repeat the ritual. Remember, forgiveness doesn't mean agreeing with what happened. It means freeing your own energy. Benefits: this practice helps you sleep better, focus on the future instead of being stuck in the past, and release old memories that no longer serve you. It's a form of mental housekeeping now, creating space for clarity, peace, and better decision-making every day. Part 7. Practice deep breathing. Problem: stress triggers shallow breathing, signaling to your brain that you are not safe. Your heart races, thoughts scatter, and anxiety rises. Even in the middle of a meeting, a difficult call, or before a challenging task, a shallow breath can throw your mind into chaos. Solution: use your breath as a mental reset. Breathe slowly, focusing on your belly, and make sure your exhale is longer than your inhale. For example, inhale gently for 4 seconds, hold for 1, exhale for 6 to 7 seconds. Apply this before opening stressful emails, important calls, or during high emotion moments. Each breath sends your brain the message, we are safe. Focus can return. Real life example: pilots before takeoff, athletes before a decisive moment, or performers before stepping on stage all use deep breathing to stay calm. Just a few cycles of slow, controlled breathing bring the body and mind back to control, preparing you for clear decisions. Benefits: proper breathing instantly reduces stress, improves focus, keeps your thoughts clear, and stabilizes your emotions. It's a free, always available tool that works immediately if practiced consistently. Part 8. Learn to say no. Problem: in a busy life, every yes to something unimportant opens another tab in your mind, adding invisible weight. Too many yeses create stress, scatter focus, and reduce the quality of both work and personal life. You cannot serve everyone, and your brain should not be overloaded constantly. Solution: learn to say no politely but firmly. First, identify your true priorities. essential work, healthy habits, and people who matter. When receiving invitations or requests outside of these, respond with a clear but courteous statement. Thank you for thinking of me, but I can't take this on right now. Or this doesn't fit my focus this month, but I appreciate the invite. Treat each refusal as a boundary that protects your time and energy. Benefits. Mastering the art of saying no safeguards your energy, keeps your mind focused on what matters, and allows you to dedicate time to the work and people that truly deserve it. Every well-timed no is a yes to your mental health, peace, and success. Part 9. Spend time in nature. Message. In modern life, your brain is constantly stressed by artificial light, endless notifications, and an unceasing flow of information. Nature is a powerful reset for the nervous system, far more effective than any phone screen. Just a few minutes connecting with the natural world each day can quiet the mental noise and bring unexpected calm. Solution. Spend a few minutes daily outside. Breathe in fresh air, observe sunlight, colors of the trees, and listen to natural sounds like birds singing, wind through leaves, or distant life. While walking, pick a single object, a large tree, a flower, and notice its details, color, texture, shape, how the light falls. Pair it with a gentle mental phrase. I breathe in calm, I exhale clutter. Benefits. This habit reduces stress, improves decision-making, and anchors your mind in the present, freeing it from the spirals of past worries or future anxieties. Even a brief moment with nature produces a powerful effect on clarity and inner calm. By focusing on the natural and tranquil, you teach your brain where true peace resides. Part 10. Consume positive content. Problem. Every day, you absorb countless pieces of information, most of which are negative. Stressful news, social media comparisons, drama, and arguments. If your mind consumes this first thing in the morning, you start the day already tired, anxious, and negative, setting a tone of silent tension for everything that follows. Solution. Choose carefully what you feed your mind first. Start your day with a page from a good book, an inspiring podcast, or an article that teaches or expands your perspective. This content should nourish your mind, not just entertain briefly. You will notice a clearer mind, stronger focus, and a lasting sense of positive energy throughout the day. Tip. Apply the open and upgrade rule. Every time you open content, ask yourself, does this upgrade my mind, emotions, or skills? If not, close it immediately. Keep only what adds real value, fuels action, learning, and growth. When practiced consistently, your screen time transforms into a time of building capability rather than accumulating stress and negativity. Part 11. Practice single tasking. Message. Multitasking may look efficient, but in reality, it's a slow trap. Every time you switch from one task to another, your brain spends energy repositioning itself, reducing focus and productivity. Notifications, open tabs, scattered thoughts, all steal precious minutes from your real capability. Solution. Instead of fragmenting your attention, choose a single task. Be clear about your goal. What exactly do you want to accomplish in this work session? Close unnecessary tabs, place your phone out of reach, and create a small start ritual. Take a deep breath, sip water, read a short reminder. For the next stretch, focus solely on this task. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back, no blame. Each return is a mental rep that strengthens your focus. Real-world example. Doctors before surgery, pilots before takeoff, athletes before a clutch moment. They all narrow their world to one action at the crucial time. That's how they remain calm, make precise decisions, and perform at their best. You can apply the same principle to writing reports, studying, or creating work. One task, one mind, outstanding results. Part 12. Reflect before bed. Message. Ending the day intentionally sets you up for a clear and focused tomorrow. After a day full of noise and responsibility, your mind carries unfinished stories and unresolved worries. Without a mental tidying up, you sleep with your brain still running, leaving the next day foggy and exhausting. Solution: sit down with a notebook or paper. Write 2 key things. What went well that you want to improve tomorrow. Don't aim for perfection, just be honest. Then, quickly jot down any lingering thoughts, unfinished tasks, or ideas you don't want to forget. Once everything is on paper, your mind can release its load and prepare to rest. Add a quick body check. Relax your jaw, drop your shoulders, breathe slowly. Tell your nervous system, we are safe. It's time to rest. Benefit: this habit allows your brain to rest deeply, improves sleep quality, and helps you wake up clear-headed, focused, and ready to embrace a new day. Part 13, Meditate Daily message. Meditation is not escaping life. It's training the mind to live fully. It teaches you to notice thoughts, observe without being carried away, and return to the present moment. Solution: sit comfortably, eyes soft. Focus on your breath or a mantra. For example, peace is here. When thoughts appear, simply observe them and return to your breath. Practice a few minutes in the morning, before bed, or any time during the day when you need calm. Benefit: meditation reduces anxiety, boosts focus, and builds emotional stability and mental resilience. Part 14, end the day with a digital detox. Problem: screens keep the brain wired, making sleep shallow and rest ineffective. Scrolling before bed keeps your brain stimulated, preventing it from preparing for proper rest. Solution: for 30 to 60 minutes before sleep, avoid electronic devices. Replace them with gentle activities. Read a physical book, write in a journal, listen to soft music, tidy your room, or prepare your clothes for the next day. Dim the lights, create a calm environment, and let your body and mind relax. Benefit: this allows your brain and body to truly rest, improves sleep quality, and helps you wake up alert, focused, and refreshed. Clearing your mind is not something that happens automatically. It is a conscious choice you must make every single day. The world around you won't stop. It will keep throwing chaos, negative news, meaningless comparisons, and pressures at you, whether you like it or not. If you don't take control, you will drown in the noise, and the sense of overwhelm will follow you throughout your day. The good news is, you can take control. You don't have to do everything at once. Start with one habit, one small action, and practice it consistently. Once it becomes routine, gradually add more habits, building a solid foundation for your mind. When your mind becomes clean and organized, you'll notice a profound difference. Your thoughts sharpen, your decisions come faster, your emotions deepen, and every moment of your life feels more complete. That is the power of actively caring for your mind, a gift you give to yourself, not to anyone else. If you find these insights valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Kunzy Podcast English. Let's build a community where everyone learns to live consciously, nurture inner peace, develop their mind, and spread positivity to those around them. Every view, every share, every subscription is a step toward making your life and the lives of others richer, clearer, and more fulfilling.